A free play on Monday's game between the Reds and Braves is coming your way in just a moment. Before I get to it, though, however, just wanted to point out something that I found kind of quirky, shall we say, on Sunday's card. You know, Brad Wilton yesterday had a big totals release, which I put on as one of the featured discounted plays on the game between the Padres and the Giants, the over-under. And he took the over in that contest. Now, that pitching matchup was Johnny Cueto against Edwin Jackson. Cueto, who has simply been lights out phenomenal for the Giants this year, who had made 3 previous starts against San Diego this season, won them all of them complete game victories, right? Edwin Jackson, a guy who has bounced around. He was pitching for his 11th major league team yesterday, making his debut for San Diego, a 14-year veteran, I should say, that had been roughed up in 3 AAA starts for their farm team. I think he'd given up 12 runs in 10 innings of work. It looked like a true mismatch, and I can certainly see why Brad went with the over in that game. But the quirky part about that was what the total did in that contest. And, you know, you always will see point spreads, you always see money lines, etc., move up and down. I mean, it's just the way of life. But how many times have you seen a total move so dramatically on a baseball game of all things? We're not talking Monday Night Football here, guys. We're talking about one stupid little baseball game. So when Brad released the play, it was about the over-under was 7.5. And then around 12:35 Eastern time yesterday, that line moved up to 8. And about 2 hours later, it went up to 8.5. Maybe I'm missing it. Maybe I just don't notice these things that often. But I thought, man, that is bizarre to see a game where your total goes up by a full run, not from the overnight price to the next day, but once the lines have been out for hours and hours on end, and then suddenly starts to escalate. Kind of strange. So he re-released another 59 total today, and you know what Brad has done here at the site, and you might want to check it out because that happens to be free today as the charity play of the week. All the other discounts, etc., plus the latest ultra-rare 2,500 star play from Trace Adams, who I love the fact that he won 5 straight top-rated 1,000 star plays prior to the All-Star break. Then he hit 2 or 3 raise the bar, double your wager 2,000 star releases. Then he came out with his first ever 2,500 star release in baseball on Saturday, won it. Came out with it again on Sunday, won it. Pressing the action today with number 3 in a row. And again, it's going to be a discounted play as you get it for over half price off. So all the discounts, promos, etc. are over on the homepage. I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Reds. They're like a 130 favorite today against the Atlanta Braves. Brandon Finnegan, only start actually, during his brief Major League career against Atlanta on June 14th, pitching at Turner Field. Acquitted himself nicely. 6 innings of work, 4 hits, 1 run allowed. Now, Matt Wisler also pitched against the Reds in that series. 2 days later, winning his decision with 6 2/3 innings of work in which he allowed 2 runs on 8 hits. But here's the thing. Wisler has a 4.74 earned run average on the road. The Braves just lost 2 out of 3 at home to the Rockies over the weekend, coming out of the break. Only scored a total of 6 runs in the series. Meanwhile, the Reds, using a walk-off score yesterday, took 2 out of 3 against Milwaukee at the Great American Ballpark, one of my favorite names for a ballpark. So I'm willing to lay the number with the Reds as your complimentary play today with Finnegan on the hill. Once again, Cincinnati is your free play. That'll do it, guys. I wish you well, and I'll talk to you again on Tuesday when we do this one more time.